Welcome back. Nice to see you, ladies.
Good morning, Philippines, and
Good
good
morning,
evening.
Philippines.
Hi.
All right, kumusta? So, hi, we're Ménage à Trois, and I'm Sky. Welcome to our little talk show here. So, I want to introduce everybody down there to my
Dito.
there we go.
Wow.
There's Pao, Ate Pao, hi. And
Hello.
to the left of me is
Julie.
Ate Julie. Alrighty. How are
Yan.
your
Welcome,
weekend today?
everyone.
Welcome back. It's nice to see you guys.
Nawala kami ng isang buwan ulit. Kasi yung
Oo.
book review, we just do it once a month. This is our
Yes.
Mm.
All
Day
right.
off.
Day off naman.
Green Heart.
Give us a break. So how are your weekends going? Anong ganap natin?
Nandito po ako sa bahay ni Kuya Ednis. With friends. And of
Mm.
course, with Miguel. And yeah, we're spending some quality time with pets.
Mm. Ako naman,
That's nice.
nag-ready ako for self-tape tapos maglalaba ako mamaya.
Ang favorite
Yeah,
hobby mo?
exactly.
Favorite hobby mo?
Yung favorite hobby ko.
Ako mag-fold, di ba? Kasi parang zen.
Ah, meditation.
Ako talaga, no thank you. No, no. I will assist. I will assist, but
Yeah,
it's not my favorite thing to
balloon po
do.
dito. So,
Oh.
may kaganapan naman dito. And
Okay.
ikaw, Sky, kamusta naman ang iyong weekend?
Mm-mm.
So, introduce mo rin naman na bago nag-weekend, you released your page so they can check it out too.
Yeah. So it just, I don't know where to start. It just happened. I guess it's just like it just happened,
Yeah, invite mo sila.
and yeah. So I wow. I know I have to add you.
Yeah.
So I made a page now. Since you don't know yet, I made a page, Pao. It's called Cali
Ah,
Hashwife.
One word.
okay.
So yeah, just one word, Cali Hashwife, no space, and it's just a personal outlet for all the craziness that I do on a
Wow.
daily. That's about it. So yeah, and parang creative outlet in a sense of the word.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, and so just
Ano
join
lang,
me.
enjoy lang yon.
Yeah,
Yeah, enjoying
parang
life,
out niya.
showing
Oh,
how life in California is, and
Ah,
we'll see where that goes.
yeah.
yes, vlogger na siya.
I know.
We're also trying
I,
to spread
I,
yung registration link ng Medcan, di ba? So,
Ah.
yeah.
Ay nga
yes,
pala, no,
that's
yung
right.
Medcan registration mag-e-end na yon, end of this month. Tama?
End of voting is the end
That's
of the
the
month.
end of
Ah,
registration for voting, but there is also a registration link for Medcans for them to
ah.
gather their support.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
let's open. Ayan. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just looking at the comments here, and thanks for the green hearts, everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So yeah. So anything else before we start? Everything, you're all good.
All good.
Mhm.
All right.
Yan,
So
dami.
let's get to where we're gonna go.
Sana nabasa din nila, no? Kung may audience
Yeah.
naman din ng book, share lang rin kayo ng thoughts. Or as we go along
Yeah.
and you want to
As we
share
go
your
along, we are going to check you guys out. Okay?
Mm-mm. Share lang kayo
Or
ng mga comments ninyo sa chat
yeah, so
box.
interactive
Tapos,
po
usap
tayo.
tayo.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ano nga
Or
itong book na
Si
to?
Kuya Ed lang, happy birthday sa mga comments niyo.
ano yun, Julie?
Yung mga nag-greet kay Kuya Ed ng happy birthday sa comments. Greet lang kayo, nakikita niya yan.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh,
Happy
okay,
birthday,
okay.
Kuya Ed.
Yeah.
How old are you now? Ayan.
So, highlight mo lang dito for,
Sandali. Ang aking baby
yeah.
boy.
So, yung registration link, you also see that on the MedCan page, Medical Cannabis Party Facebook page.
Salamat, salamat. Salamat, dear review, Sep. It was a tag already. Anyway. Oh well, so Menage a Trois, we're doing this is our second book. 'Di ba last week nag Tuesdays with Mori tayo. So this month we're doing Hope for the Flowers. Sana na we've read all of it, right?
Yes, Kuya Ed din
Yep.
binahit.
Yeah. So uh how did you find the book, ladies? Face value lang. Face value. When
Actually,
I showed this to you, anong reaction niyo?
the front page, it looks, a bit like, pang bata ba to? Yan. But when you open it, and then, the art is like, it's simplified, but the meaning is so deep. Like Little Prince na book,
Mm-mm.
di ba? So,
Mm-mm.
yung artwork pa lang, even though it's so simple, it hits you na rin, and how it was made, like, it's nakaka-appreciate lang as an artist. Yeah.
Ako na-appreciate ko talaga. Well, one is yellow is yung favorite color ko.
Oh,
Pero
wow.
no,
The
pero
character.
gusto ko siya dahil napaka-simple lang no visual niya. And then I thought coloring book siya. So I was like, yay! And then when I was tapos actually nabasa ko siya like in one sitting, like less than 30 minutes. And then
Mhm.
unexpectedly, sabi ko, uy, ang lalim naman nito. So, sobrang na-appreciate ko siya. Kasi, marami siyang pwedeng maging interpretation eh. Depending kung nasaan ka ngayon sa moment ng buhay mo. And
Mhm.
also, like, looking back, like, how did you deal with your, obstacles?
So it's very
Ayun.
deceiving.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Oo.
cover was very just deceiving,
Ano,
yeah.
can't
Yeah,
judge
it's
the
like,
book by its cover. It's more,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it really looks simple. It's just a simple cover with very simple illustrations. Napakadali lang po niya kasing basahin. So
mm,
It's good.
just as sa mga hindi nakabasa, we'll just give us short,
Yeah.
hopefully a short summary of the sa book.
yeah,
So there are technically there's two main characters, Stripe and Yellow.
yellow.
So the book started with Stripe as an egg. He was hatched, and when he came out of his shell, he started eating and sleeping, getting grower, eat, sleep, as a caterpillar, 'di ba? So yun naman talaga ginagawa ng caterpillar, 'di ba? Kain, tulog, kain, tulog, palaki. To a point in his life where he had to say, is there more to life than this? So yun lang ba, buhay. So he left the nest and naghanap siya. And then he
Mm,
found, yun nga, he found other caterpillars he bumps into na wala rin silang malay-malay kung anong ginagawa nila sa buhay nila. Until he found like this pillar right here.
Yeah, like there's a pile
So
of
ayan. So
flowers.
a pile. He found a pile, and then everybody was just curious and wanted to go up. So as you know, it felt like the right thing and the only thing to do at the point. So umakyat siya sa pillar na yon, sa pile na yon.
mm,
And dun yan, habang maakyat siya sa pile, syempre, you have to step on each other, ganyan, ganyan. Umakyat. Struggle siyang umakyat. 'Di ba? Struggle siyang umakyat.
Yeah.
And then, he
Dami
meets,
niyang tatapakan pa going up.
yes. And then he meets Yellow. He meets Yellow.
Yeah.
And,
Actually, nainis sa kanya si Yellow kasi tinapakan niya rin si Yellow.
yeah. So
mm.
he
So,
meets Yellow.
nananakit
And then,
sila ng
yeah, long story short, they fell in love. They fell in love. I just want to say they fell in love and they went down. I think there's more to life than this
What's the
pillar. Let's
connection
just
mo
go down.
that
Yeah. Let's just
napag
go down.
go down, enjoy life?
Yeah, let's just go down. The two of us enjoy life. But again, they were like having such wonderful time together. And then, but again, may crisis na naman tong si Stripe. Is this more to life than this? So, bumalik na naman si Stripe dun sa pile and hindi siya maawat, umakyat siya ulit. And then, but naiwan na si Yellow. Sabi niya, no, I'm not going with you. So, they went on their separate ways. And then, at the end, umakyat si Stripe sa pile ulit. And si Yellow found a different way. She found
Mm-hmm.
how it was the transform that she's not just meant to be a caterpillar, that she's meant to be a butterfly. And then the story that's where the story will
Mm-hmm.
continue. But that's the start of it. And I think what really strikes me is si Stripe talaga, yung ugali ni Stripe. Ikaw ba, Julie, anong sa tingin mo yung ugali ni Stripe? Like how would you identify, like how would his personality be for you?
Well, I think with Stripes, he had this goal, but his direction was just not in the right way. He was not guided in a sense that his directions were already stepping on other people to the point that there was a disregard for other people in a sense that mas selfish yung naging journey niya attaining that goal. Well, we all are, we all have shortcomings, and sometimes we we are stripes in such a way, we forget other people's I don't know, like hindi lang tayo ganun ka mas sensitive sa ibang tao kasi mas focus tayo sa kung ano man yung dadaanan natin personally.
Mm-hmm.
But yun yung nakita ko kay Stripes.
Yeah.
And when you're driven with that selfishness kasi even if you reach the top, I think it's still gonna feel empty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happened kasi he gave up yellow at some point just so he can really see. He was so driven to go reach the top, but without the real value in life wherein, you know, real connection, real love. I think that's more important than your ano kasi, your when you feel like your desire, your personal desires. Sometimes um, real connection and real love mas mas importante 'yun. And yun lang yung ano, yung yun lang yung take ko kay Stripes na even though narating niya yung taas because he was driven with selfishness, na what he sacrificed was not really worth it in the end. Even if you're there, it's not. Like ano,
Mm-hmm.
sorry to say, like kay Thanos. And then remember, was it really worth it? Tinanong siya ni ano, nung daughter niya na color green. You
Mm.
give up everything, but in the end, are you
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
Or
feeling it?
parang
Is it really worth it?
contentment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really worth
Mm-hmm.
the effort? Is it worth the struggle? Was that pile worth the struggle as well?
But I think in the sense that he did realize it in the end. He did go down the pile. He did learn. He was ridiculed pa nga because when he was telling the truth that hey, there's nothing up there, people were telling him na parang naman, di ka lang nakarating ng taas.
Yeah.
Like, pinipilitan pa siya ng mga gano'n, or sinungaling ka and all that. But people did still listen to him. So it was really an important journey because without him going up that pile and
Yeah.
going down, that whole tower wouldn't have toppled down. Like,
Yeah.
hindi, diba? Nagkaroon ng big realization. Malaki din yung ginampanan ni Stripes. It's just that iba yung process niya on learning, on discovering himself. That's when he went to after nung journey niya na yun, bumalik siya. Naunahan na siya ni Yellow, naging butterfly na si Yellow. Pero siya, after na journey na yun, doon na siya, he went deeper into himself. In darkness, he forged himself, basically. And then, he found true freedom by really getting to know himself on what truly matters. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And have you heard Jim Carrey say he said something on the lines of, I wish everybody was just rich and famous to know that it's not rich and fame that makes you happy. Something
Yeah,
along those lines. So
can also
Stripe
be
had to
yun yung
see the
pile,
top.
it can be a pile now.
Yeah, Stripe needed to see the top. And when he was on top, when he got to the highest point, he realized there's nothing up here, you know.
Float
Mm-hmm.
something,
It's there's nothing up here, and he realized it because he went to the top. I guess, you know, it's what do you think, Pao?
Kasi yung, yes, na-realize din niya na wala namang patutunguhan. Like, there's nothing on top. It's empty. It feels empty. It looks empty. Pero silang, ma'am, ang pagkakaiba nilang dalawa ni Yellow is climbing. Pero, pero na-realize ng maaga ni Yellow na this is not worth it. 'Di ba? Tapos
Mm,
si Stripe naman, parang talagang curious talaga siya eh, na
mm,
parang what's up there? Parang
mhm,
what if? So, ano yun eh, parang, alam niyo yung minsan sa mga Filipino movies na parang pinoportray na yung formula ng Filipino movie is maagang nag-asawa kasi sobrang in love sila, high school lovers or like college, ano sila, 'di ba, couple. Tapos
mhm,
nagpakasal. Alam mo yung very, ano eh, very standard yung formula. Tapos one of them mag-cheat along that marriage. Kasi yun pala meron silang hindi na fulfill nung kabataan
mm,
nila.
mm,
So, so masisira yung marriage. So, tapos kapag yung may na-realize na yung girl or yung boy na, ay, okay, naramdaman ko na ulit yung freedom. Ay, mahal ko pala talaga siya. So, parang
parang ganun din.
bumalik
Oh,
siya.
no,
Oo.
yun yung naging pile din na na-chase na mali.
Oo. So, totoo, it's true na
sayang lang yung
kapag,
process.
yeah. So, ano lang talaga is si Stripes talagang parang naramdaman niya, naranasan niya yung hirap, yung um he felt like very suffocating sa top. Tapos na realize niya na, you know what, hindi ito worth it. So kaya siya bumaba ulit para maging humble. Kumbaga naging humbling experience talaga to sa kanya.
Amen.
It
I
it
think
it was
so.
a very humbling journey for
He did
Yeah.
what
him.
needed to.
Yeah, so I guess may ano eh, iba't iba rin kasi ang takbo ng journey ng
Tama.
tao eh.
Yeah.
Tama.
So you don't may mga ibang tao na they realize it like early on, which is, that's great that they realize things that they should have realized, like, things na dapat nilang iwasan. Pero may mga tao na nare-realize nila at a very late stage. Pero may choice pa rin sila eh. Kahit gaano ka-late, you still have that fork at the end of the road. Na ano, gusto mo bang tumuloy sa mali or gusto mong or you want to become a better person. So, ano eh, hindi too late. Hindi ako naniniwala sa word na yun.
So, yeah, yung
It,
kay Craig, it's like, it showed na talaga.
oo.
Parang ano nga eh, like, there's no judgment on when people start to awaken themselves with, ano,
Mm-mm.
with improving themselves talaga, like, buong
Yeah.
pagkatao.
Ang
So,
okay.
may kanya-kanyang timing, kumbaga. So, it's just
Mm-hmm.
that, yun yung naging path ni Stripe. And there was so much good to that, ano rin, parang ano rin, collateral beauty. Kahit na parang akala mo ang negative naman ang nangyari kay Stripes, umakit pa siya ulit, tigas ng ulo niya, ganyan, ganyan. You can say a lot of shit
Mm.
about Stripes. Pero hindi Stripes, siya ang may dahilan kaya yung tao
That's
Yeah,
me.
he had like a full arc of his journey. May arc talaga yung buhay niya, and that is very meaningful. And I mean, habang may buhay, may pag-asa, 'di ba? So walang too late.
I think yung ano rin, yung journey na, because they both, at they both wanted to see naman what's on top. Butterfly went on
Mm.
top also to see if Stripes was there, diba, to communicate to Stripes at some point. But just I guess when Yellow took the path on getting to know herself more, mas naging easy sa kanya yung strategizing things, like dealing with just everyday life, I guess. So
Mhm.
very essential pala na you go and get to know yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses,
Yeah.
that you can thread through
Yeah,
life na
solitude.
mas kung may ultimate goal ka, mas makukuha mo yun, mas planado ka. Mas,
Mm.
Yeah.
Kuya Ed, sabi ni Kuya
Kasi
Ed.
transformation talaga. Eh. Ha?
Okay, let's look at some of the comments in the side here. Let's see where
Right
we're at
path,
here.
although longer, I believe has more life experience and personal connection.
Mm.
Yes, it was a needed path for himself. Ganun. Kuya Ed,
Mhm.
ano pang masasabi mo? Nandiyan ka naman eh. Pwede ka naman, like, ano, like, share naman your insight. Is that okay, ano, ladies? Our birthday boy. Who'll share his insight about the book. Yeah.
All
Very
right.
emotional.
In
All
Nandyan
right.
siya?
Ano pa? Uh, Adobong Pusit, Tres Marias of the Philippines. Spreading good vibes. Thank you.
Ayun.
All right.
Did you guys hear me earlier? Or parang nawala kayo?
Hin
Okay. Yeah.
hindi, nandiyan ka naman. Maraming naggo-good morning sa atin. Good morning, Pilipinas.
Good morning
Sorry,
and
so
happy
sorry.
birthday sa birthday boy. Kuya
Yeah,
Mhm.
makita
Ednes.
na kasi yung birthday boy. Kuya Ed, makita ka na. Yes.
Mahiyain pala siya.
Yeah.
Yun lang.
Shy,
Kapag
shy
kaya mo
type.
kaya, di ba?
Ayun.
Yan.
All right. Hello. Happy birthday.
Thank you for the wishes.
Happy birthday.
Nandito lang po ako nagsusuporta sa inyo. Maraming salamat. And I enjoyed
Salamat.
the book very, very well. So thank you.
Oh,
I read it.
Yes.
I read the book. So
ayan.
I've been
Thank
following along.
you. Salamat sa
Ayun.
support at sa pagbasa ng book.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Nagulat
Hello
nga
po.
ako may kopya.
Support Alab Assembly. Legalize.
Yes.
Legalize.
Wait, guys.
Oh, when it comes to ano pala, when it comes to cannabis, we talked about this offline kanina, the three of us. Na
Mm.
pagdating naman sa storya ni Stripes and Yellow, when it comes to cannabis, there's this ano eh, parang pile of people who are choosing to still climb that tower of ignorance. Ayaw nilang tanggapin yung katotohanan. They choose to
Yeah.
ignore it. And arrogant din sila. Sinungaling, blah, blah, blah. But guys, what's up there? The tower of ignorance, wala rin. Instead of you accepting and helping na yung cannabis can transform people's lives, diba? Like with this caterpillar turning into a butterfly, cannabis can actually help the quality of people's lives, especially the patients who need it the most. And of course, not only that, the whole country from the farmers who are really earning so little right now, diba? This can really help them. So yes, register medical cannabis party list for elections 2022. Yeah. Yun lang.
That's right. So yeah, like cannabis has helped us, with our daily struggles, I guess, in a sense.
Nakakatulong
Anyway,
naman kasi talaga eh. I mean,
as a
hindi
patient.
hindi sa akin, oo, pero sa mga kaibigan ko, alam kong natutulungan sila ng cannabis talaga. Pero
Yeah.
iba't iba yung
How
different kinds yung ginagamit nila, pero especially during the pandemic, it helped them a lot.
yeah.
Mhm.
I think
Mhm.
parang nga your role here as a um Paula doesn't smoke cannabis. Hindi siya nagsusmoke ng cannabis in that way. But she's a supporter of cannabis. So she accepts
Mm.
it na talagang gamot ito. And I think a lot of people in the Philippines na even though they're not users or they're not, um, they're not pro recreational cannabis, just understand, have a bigger heart na see the bigger picture na it's really for the patients who need it the most. Kasi marami
Mhm.
talagang matutulong to sa pasyente. Like, there's a lot of stories that it has prolonged people's lives, saved them from cancer even. No, so
Mhm.
things like that. Mapabahagi natin sa Pilipinas.
Oo nga.
Yeah. So, I think I saw on the news, the local California news, I saw it on TV that a lot of teenagers are overdosing on marijuana or
In the Philippines.
THC. And I'm like, parang sumakit yung ulo ko. Number one, teenagers, honestly, ang cannabis kasi dito are sold to 21 and above. So parang, yun pa lang, parang let's stop you right there. Parang what are teenagers doing having access to cannabis? Parang, that's my first. So yun, so it really depends talaga sa use mo. And then the thing is like, why it's 21? Why not 18, Because there's
Oo.
reasons why. We're hoping we're more mature at 21, right? As compared to yung 18-year-old
Um,
making decisions. 'Di ba? So, totoo naman, 'pag nasobrahan ka naman talaga, you get nauseous, you get, you know, if
different
kung
side effects.
sobrahan, yeah, 'pag nasobrahan ka naman ng kahit ano, 'di ba? It's always not
Lahat
good.
Like,
ng lahat
sa
ng
alcohol nga
sobra
eh.
mali.
Yeah, 'di
Alcohol
ba?
po.
Exactly. So,
Talaga.
it's all on the use, it's all on the adult use, it's all about responsible use, I think, talaga.
Mhm.
In the end of the day, responsible use.
Oo nga. And then kung sakaling maiiwasan naman yung overdosage nila if yung parents are actually open to talk about cannabis.
Um,
Hindi
I
ang
mean,
medical eh. So, prescribed by dosage.
yeah. I mean, I honestly speaking, um, going back to research, right?
Mm.
Cannabis on a developing brain is not really recommended. Ito, research to I mean, this is just what the
Oh,
research says that the effects of cannabis on a developing
developing
brain is
brain.
not really recommended at this time. 'Di ba?
Oh.
So, yun ang sabi. So, wala pa namang research nagsabi, "Oh, we'll do random trials on young children and see." 'Di ba? I don't think it's ethical yet. So, 'di ba?
Oh, because
Unless
your
it's for medical
brain gets
purposes.
fully developed when you're 25.
Amen. That's right. So, 25.
Yeah,
So, hoping at
25.
25, fully developed na ang brain natin and then we can make better choices and better decisions about our lives.
Right.
Right. 'Di ba?
Flashback when I was 24, 25.
When I was 17, what decisions I was making at 17, girls. My God.
Yung conversations. Yan.
I know, right? Diba?
Flashback.
Hindi pa tayo ready. So, yun. It's all about, you know,
Mm,
responsible
yun.
use. Anyway, are we
Medyo
going back to
nag-segue tayo. Go
segue
back tayo sa
tayo?
libro.
Yeah, book review nga naman ito. Um, anyway, so yun, where were we? So one of the things that stood out for me sa libro, that happened twice in the book, is Stripe saying, what's this? There must be more to life than this. You know,
Mm.
twice siya binanggit sa book. Parang it's getting dull. Um, ano ba? So nothing satisfied him, and you know what I'm saying.
Beauty and
Twice,
the
twice
Beast.
na nangyari sa book.
Be
Have
more.
you had an experience in your life
Cool.
where in your set have you had an experience in your life when you said there must be more to life than what I am doing right now?
Yes,
Have you
because
ever
there's
had an
more
experience?
to life than what we're doing
I
right
mean,
now.
I
But
mean,
this is life. This is the life that we have, and
mhm.
it's an appreciation of your presence.
That's right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Ako naman, when I graduated college, and then I took a year off. So, after college, I had my first full-time job, and then I thought I want to pursue something in the legal industry. Tapos, sabi ko, ay, ang boring na nito. So, nag-aral ulit ako. Nung nag-aral ulit ako for grad school, sabi ko, ay, okay, gusto ko mag-apply sa hospital na to, ganyan, blah, blah, blah. So, I thought okay na ako, first job. Tapos biglang na-realize ko, after 2 months, ano to, 8 to 5? Type lang ako ng type sa computer hanggang sa mag-retire ako. Ayoko nga. Tapos hanggang sa pinursu ko na
Yeah.
yung artsy side ko na
Mhm.
I need kailangan ko ng balance eh. So
Yeah.
ngayon, nandun ako sa point ngayon ng buhay ko na I really try my best na i-appreciate yung present ngayon, yung present. Kasi kung hindi ko if I'm not gonna do that, if I'm not gonna be aware of it, if I'm not going to allow myself to be present, hindi ako magiging productive. Ang mangyayari is, I would keep on complaining on
Mm.
what's wrong throughout my day. Which, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes ganun ako na parang bad trip talaga ako buong
Yeah.
But I would step back na parang, bad attitude. I don't like this feeling. So,
So, mas
go back.
mindful ka. Mas mindful ka sa iyong pag-iisip. Like, alright, bad trip ako ngayon. So what do you do pag bad
Mm-hmm.
trip ka? How do you make that shift into good vibes? Like, for you, how do you
Kakain ako.
shift? Nakain.
Yeah, kakain ako ng kahit anong gusto ko. Tapos, food for the soul. And
Food
then I
for the
would feel good.
How
Mm.
about you, Ate Julie? How do you shift from, not having a good day to having a good, shifting?
Uh, Cannabis, and then pain cream, CBD pain cream, tincture, balance, sage,
Sage.
come back.
Sage.
Then
Yeah.
I restart myself. I cry to my good friends, and then I restart myself. And then
Mm.
you go ahead, Julie. You be strong again.
Yeah.
Mm.
You
Kaya mo to, ganon. Kakasabi mo sa sarili mo.
have to believe in yourself. Yeah.
So yeah, like,
Ikaw, Sky.
well, a little bit of everything.
Mm.
Pero I think natutunan ko na preparation is better than cure.
Mhm.
Like,
Like
instead of
papaano?
me, alam ko na bandang Wednesday, ano na ako eh, wala na. Kasi, by the end of the week, wala na akong energy. So, for me,
Mm.
I would rather not hit that point. I'd rather have good rest every day. Kasi kilala ko na yung sarili ko eh. Na,
Ah.
pag kulang ako sa tulog, bad trip talaga ako. Alam mo
Wala
yun,
pa
bad
naman
trip.
pag bad trip ka.
Oo, pag pangit yung diet ko, bad trip din ako. 'Di ba?
Oh.
Ang dami kong pimples, shit. Kumain ako ng french fries, ng donuts, ayan, hello, may souvenir ako. So yun, I'm trying to be better with my diet, right? So I think yun nga, parang taking care of yourself every day, little by little, I think is what works for me best.
Yes.
Yan.
Mm.
So, yeah, that's why we consume cannabis every day for us to relax. After a long day on my feet, just wind down and rest. Rest your mind,
Yeah,
rest your.
rest your Kasi kapag nandun ka sa state na yun, wala ka talaga ibang iniisip eh. I mean, lesson. Of course, may iniisip ka. Buhay ka eh, di ba? Pero,
And I think adults have like thousands of thoughts in that.
pero nandun ka sa, relaxing na
Yeah,
state na
cannabis slows
parang
us down too.
cloud nine lang yun dating.
Ano yun, Julie?
Ewan ko, pero di ba?
Like cannabis kind of slows down your thought process in a way that you can process things better because nahihimay mo. It's helpful to be slow sometimes, if you're being
Ah,
reflective.
okay. Makes sense
That's
naman
true.
din.
Yeah,
That's true. So it just quiets things down. It slows things
you just
down.
be kind to yourself, di ba? Understanding yourself
Mhm.
better helps you to be more kind, more
That's
na kind
right.
pa. So, yeah.
Mhm. Um, Na-notice niyo rin ba dun sa book, random thought lang na-notice niyo rin ba dun sa book na parang hindi lahat ng uso ay okay?
Yeah. At hindi lahat ng batas ay tama. Yes. So,
Uy,
yeah.
Amendments.
Gusto ko yun.
Amendments. We need amendments. Makibaka.
Oo.
Ah,
At least, ano,
All right.
maganda
So
yun, maganda
going
yun.
back to the book, one of the, of course, Hope for the Flower. So one of the processes here, syempre, is from caterpillar to cocoon to butterfly. Di ba yun po ang life cycle ng butterflies?
Butterfly.
Right? So
Mhm.
and then at some point here, they had to make the Yellow had to make a decision. 'Di ba? Will I live my life as a caterpillar? Ito na eh.
yeah, that was a decision.
There's no going back anymore. And make my cocoon, and when I leave my cocoon, I'll be a butterfly.
Mhm.
Right? So that process of change in your life, have you ever had that moment where it was a life-changing moment for you guys, wherein you had to just say that's it, and in order for you to move forward?
Yes.
Mm.
I think it all comes with sa mga hardships na we all go through hardships that will make us grow, but we have to let them go too.
Hmm.
Something like that. So,
Oo.
whatever doesn't kill you.
Um,
But yeah.
um, parang you just allow yourself na go through that process, and then through that process parang marirealize mo na, oh, ano pala, kaya ko palang i-endure yung ganong klaseng pain, kaya ko palang
You can grow
makasurvive doon. So parang nakita
with
ko rin
yourself.
yung strength ko, yung potential ko as a person, um ayun, along the way, parang na-realize ko na, kaya ko rin pala.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, yun yung parang na-realize ko naman dun sa transfer, transformation na sinasabi. Mm-mm.
Yung hardships, diba, it can transform you, but it's your choice nga on how you're
Mm.
gonna transform yourself. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yung naging transformation nila na they saw the beauty in them, diba? There's more to being a caterpillar. They can turn to butterflies too.
Yeah.
And then
Mm-mm.
in that way
Kasi,
they can fly. Sorry.
kasi 'di ba si Yellow, parang she was very doubtful to like if she could actually make her own cocoon.
Yeah.
'Di ba? She was very doubtful. Tapos parang and then there's this one cocoon who's about to be a butterfly who actually encouraged her na, no, look, parang ako yung interpretation ko doon is, no, listen to yourself, look deep inside of you. You will see your true self. Parang yun yung message sa akin nun eh, na parang sa kahit anong point ng buhay natin, sa buhay ng isang tao, what I'm trying to say is this, sa buhay ng isang tao, merong isang tao talaga na mami-meet mo, hindi mo siya, it could be your, it could be a family member, a friend, or somebody who is very random, na parang isang sentence lang nila magkiklik sa'yo na, okay, maganda yung sinabi niya. Tapos parang doon ka na parang may reset na mangyayari sa'yo.
Mhm.
So may mami-meet kang someone na mag-encourage sa'yo na move forward, kaya mo yan. Just
Yeah.
take that step. So dahil dun na-realize ni Yellow na ay tama pala siya. Buti na lang sinunod ko siya. Tapos hanggang sa naging maganda siyang butterfly. Yun lang. Ayun.
Julie,
Ano
would you like to add
pa?
anything?
Well, yeah, yun lang. Okay naman ako. Like, kumbaga, the transformation journey na iba-iba yung tao on when they're gonna reach that stage, and things had to happen differently for both of them, but they both were able to transform into butterflies in the end. And, yun, na
Mm.
hanggang sa huli, supportive pa rin sila for yung kung ano yung ikaka-improve ng isa't isa. Si Yellow did not leave Stripes being na caterpillar pa rin si Stripes at some point, di ba? Pinuntahan niya, tapos ginight niya sa cocoon and stuff like that. So, like you said, it's a beautiful love story, but not just, it can go beyond like romantic love. It's
For
just
sure.
it's
Mm.
yung love in general, the selflessness, and how you want to take care of each other. That kind of love.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's funny, Pao, you mentioned that you find somebody who, you mentioned somebody, you find this person who just clicks. And alam mo,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm so blessed. Talagang, it's my parents. Alam mo yun.
Mhm.
I'm so blessed talaga na they're so wise. Alam mo yun. They've, syempre, all of us have very complicated families. Diba? All of us have different
Mm.
situations. Some of us don't get along. Yes, yeah. It's a very, love-hate relationship or very
Diba?
misunderstood relationship with your parents. Pero, as I grow older, I really appreciate them more
Ah.
because, they've gone they've been on this earth twice as long as I have. I guess I'm
Ah.
taking that into consideration. But they're so wise in everything they say now, how they counsel me and how they say guard your heart all the time. So, it's I'm so blessed in that aspect that I have both my parents. They're not here with me in the US. So they're back home in the Philippines. Pero that's
Mhm.
why like Facebook is just itong mga social things like wow we have kasi before wala pa to eh. Wala pa tong
Yeah.
mga Facebook dati ang hirap-hirap pag-contact long distance, 'di ba?
Yeah, bili
So,
ka pang card.
yeah, bibili ka pang card, yes. Ay, tapos, ay. Anyway, so, 'di ba, now it's so easy to communicate to friends anywhere in the world. So even now, look at us. Like we're in three different places in California, but we're here together,
Oo
jamming.
nga.
So
Mhm.
you know what how technology has really gone, how far it's gone. Where did
Yeah.
that come from?
And it's
Anyway,
with the pandemic kasi it's so helpful na may technology for like meetings and stuff like that. But at the
Mhm.
same time, wala lang. This pandemic can be a cocoon for other people. It's their time to get to know themselves, you know.
Tsaka
totoo.
during this time, maraming naka-discover ng work-life balance, eh, kung ano ba talaga yung meaning ng
Yes.
work-life
Yes.
balance. Na parang, oh, pwede palang ganito, ba't hindi pa natin nagawa noon? Yung mga ganong realizations.
I think we also for me I realized who the real workers are in this society. It's our cashiers.
Ah.
It's our cashiers. It's our people in the stores. It's our
Mhm.
hospitals. It's these are the you get to appreciate our mailmen. And it didn't stop.
Yeah.
Like mail didn't stop. Amazon didn't stop. So you appreciate, like, you really appreciate the workers, the essential workers, sabi nga.
Sa one working at marijuana dispensaries kasi essential ang marijuana dispensaries dito sa California. Bukas po sila sa pandemic. Essential ang business nila.
Yes.
Tama.
Yes. Can you imagine? Hindi na pasara ng pandemya ang dispensary. Oh, di ba? What a business model. Kahit pandemya, kahit may
Parang
walking
naging,
dead ka pa.
parang naging
How it's
Starbucks
helping
na.
with the symptoms of COVID because yung inflammation, lung inflammation, cannabis can actually address those inflammations. So,
Oo. Yung may mga asthma, ganyan.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
and I
So,
wish we can do that in the Philippines, lalo na kalat yung COVID pa rin doon. And,
Kaya
we
nga.
hope na mas ma-address yung issue na yun.
Uy, tingnan natin kung ano yung sinasabi nila sa chat.
Oo nga, sige.
wow.
I will click. Sorry, guys. So, start natin kay Ate Marijuana. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, mga ates. Maraming mga mabubuksang isipan. Support Kuya Ednes, Alab Assembly. Thank you.
Thank you, Ate Marijuana.
Rafael. Hello, Cali girl. Actually, tatlo po kaming Cali girls.
Cali girls.
Yes. Pero, ano rin po kami, Pinay. Okay. Green Hearts kay Aris Hernandez. Yes. Si Carlos. Hi, Carlos. Siya po si Pajuts TV. Check niyo po yan. Yes. Happy birthday,
Um,
Kuya Ed. And I'm pretty sure yung I love you ni Carlos para kay Kuya Ed. Tapos, sabi ni
sweet.
Lorente Kurt Thomas, all goods lang, nice eyes. Pa-shoutout mga ka-alien. Yes, shout out. Astronaut.
Ganda na ba ang ayos namin?
Sabi ni... Wait lang.
mahina daw audio natin.
Oo nga,
sabi
mahina
ni
ang audio
Jen.
natin, Paula.
Pasensya na.
Pero I think
Sorry.
they can hear us naman. I'm not sure. But thank you, Jane.
Hi, Jane. Hello, kamusta ka na?
Sali
Si
ka
Aris.
isang episode namin next time. And then si Adobong Pusit.
Adobo po.
Si Kevin yan, Kevin Santos. Yes, Kevin. Happy birthday sa'yo. Santos kasi pinsan, de joke lang. Ang pulutan sa'yo ang sa'yo ang pulutan, sa'yo ang purple haze. Happy birthday. Sana masabog mo kami. Sabog, good vibes.
Oo.
Yeah.
And si J Reviews. Happy birthday, Kuya Ed. At maraming salamat sa advocacy niyo sa mahiwaging halaman.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Red Can parties. Yes. Sabi ni Kuya J, kantahan si Kuya Ed. Sige, mauna ka. And then, 1, 2, 3. Dito. Okay. That was si Vincent. Morning, G po. Morning. Good morning. Sunday po dyan. I hope you have a
Morning.
beautiful Sunday. Maaraw, safe lahat.
Messiah.
Sana ganun yung
Happy
araw.
Sunday. Sunday nga pala dun.
Summer breeze. Pero hindi summer breeze. Pero parang ganun. Sabi ni Baby Diablo, si Ate Brentol. Real deep. Thank you, Ate Brent. Thank you for, saying clean. Ano ba yun? To support. Yes. And then, Reo. Maraming hearts. And, ito, hindi ko to, masyado, nagtag ba siya ng tao? Iglot bulanan? Or is that like a word? I think you tagged someone so wrong. Yeah.
Ano may sabihin yan?
Hindi ko rin alam eh. I think, yan. Baka tinag niya. Baka sakali lang, baka rules talaga siya. Sabi ni, si Ate Sweet Jane, TC. Siya yung nag-art din. Yes, ate, nakikita ko yung art mo. Ang kalma-kalma ng mga babaeng ini. Yes, kalma. Kalma
ba?
Pero naka-all caps siya. Ang kalma-kalma.
And Kiev, tama ba pronunciation ko? Display your pride, show your support. I am Kiev. Oh, Vilbar Napukaw. Okay. And I am a proud member. Yes, support medical cannabis party. I strongly believe advocate. Yes, safe, legal, and affordable access for the Philippines. Diba? Yes, we can. 2022, guys, election, huwag po kalimutan. And we are gonna post like how you actually see that in the ballot, parang sample. So, para talagang ready pag darating ng election. Para, yun na.
Mm,
Siguradong hindi tayo magkakamali sa voting at makount ang mga vote.
that's right.
Yeah.
Magbasa.
Mm.
Sabi ni Rafael, nag-comment ako sa live ni Kali Hash. Yes, Miss Guy. Baka hindi niya mabasa. Copy-paste niya na lang.
Hello. Hello, Rafael. Kamusta?
Said,
Nice to see you
guys,
here.
old, nakabili ng Yossi and beer dito, nakakaya. They don't care sa akin kahit di ma-legalize para sa akin para makasmoke. Ma-legalize na lang para maging medicine sa hospital. Yeah, it's also called harm reduction na mas less harmful naman talaga ang cannabis kumpara mo sa bisyo ng alak at sigarilyo. And yeah, aside from it being a medicine, it's harm reduction also on the recreational side, I believe. Yun.
Mas healthy pa nga ang cannabis kaysa uminom at saka sa isang regular na sigarilyo. Diba?
Tama.
Diba? Diba?
Mas spread yung
Every, alam mo, everything in moderation talaga. Alam mo, at the end of the day, for me, everything in moderation. Alam mo yun,
Mm.
matanda ka na, alam mo na yung tama. Everything in moderation lang naman.
yeah.
At
Tandaan
saka
nyo,
kahit anong bagay na sobra yung consumption mo, mali. Like for example, pag marami kang kumain ng white rice, may chances na maging diabetic ka. Tapos pag sobrang dami naman ng inom mo ng green tea, yung effect nun sa ibang tao is constipation. Sinasabi ko lang, like yun yung mga examples na ultimo nga sa basic needs ng isang tao or like regular food, may mga negative effects din sa katawan natin. So, wag natin masyadong tignan yung negativity around sa isang halaman na may true potential naman talaga. Pero again, pag may side effect kayong na experience, wag niyo naman masyadong like wag niyo naman masyadong i-bad press yung cannabis.
It's not
Yun
for
lang.
you. It's not for, yun lang naman.
Oo.
It's not for you. Yeah.
Yun. So,
Yes.
any thoughts pa ba may mga iba pa ba tayong gusto nating i-share like enlightenment about doon sa libro na nabasa natin? Like may mga na-discover ba tayo na ay oo nga pala.
It reminds me of this quote that I saw
Mm.
on What's the Journey Was. Because I don't know if you're watching some Marvel, but it was said this sa isang Marvel na What If na I think it was a series. But there's a quote by the Watcher said there that heroes are not born, they're forged in darkness. Because it just reminded me of how a cocoon is so dark inside, diba?
Mhm.
But that's where you're forged in darkness, shaped in battle. So of course it depends on choose your battles, diba? So you know that your battles are shaping you for the better, and defined by sacrifice. So what are you really sacrificing for? Because for a time, Stripes did sacrifice yellow just to see what's on the top, but it wasn't worth
Yeah.
it, you know. So you know, choose choose your battles and really know what you're sacrificing for. So in the end, you know, it doesn't feel empty, and you know
Mm.
yourself. You're fulfilled. You know, you're a butterfly. I'm a butterfly. I'm a Barbie girl pala.
And also, rin, no, parang learning how to face your fears. Kasi in that way,
yeah.
ma-realize mo gaano ka strong as an individual, as a person. So, I
Mm-hmm.
think yun din yung magandang matutunan natin lahat na paano natin i-confront yung isang bagay na natatakot tayo, na
Yeah.
very uncomfortable sa atin, it's very unsettling. So, I guess baby steps, 'di ba? Para lang ma-realize natin yung potential natin as a human
That's
being.
right. And everybody's on a journey. I think the moral of the story is just everybody's on a journey. Everybody's in different places in their lives. Some are
Mm-mm.
just bagong born pa lang, some are still just growing up, some are, in the process of spinning a cocoon, some are in the process of being a butterfly.
Waking up, but the respect lang kasi that's their journey, diba?
Yeah. Just
Mm-hmm.
respect other people's journeys, and I mean, some people are just blessed that they have someone like Yellow to say, hey, snap out of it, you know so I hope that we have someone in our lives, or we can be that someone in other people's lives, na hey, what I'm saying, like, I think
Kaya
that's
mong
what,
encourage.
yeah, encourage you to, hey, it's better on the other side, or you have to go through this process to become a butterfly. Encourage, diba,
Yeah.
yung encourager na yun, na sige lang, kaya mo yan.
And like be open to other options,
Mm-hmm.
'di ba? So just open yourself up kasi life is too short eh,
That's right. That's
'di
true.
ba? Yun lang.
Yeah. Kudos to Yellow.
Kaya nga na-realize niya ng mas maaga.
Na tsaka pinakawalan niya si Stripe. Pinakawalan niya si
So,
Stripe, diba?
'Di ba?
strength of also self-discovery. She had to discover herself without stripes. It had to
Mm,
happen for
Mm.
her to turn into a butterfly.
Yun
see?
ang gusto ko sa kanya. Na parang talagang kahit gaano kasakit, parang nag-let go talaga siya, which is tama naman.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is true.
No one can ever complete you besides yourself.
Tama.
'Di
But
ba?
Ikaw
Oh.
ba?
Ay, ako.
Yeah. Pero yeah. Pero grabe. I mean, can you imagine lahat yun na pag-usapan natin dahil sa book na to? All that self-discovery and all that, those different feelings of
Mm. Sa
transitioning and
nap
change.
sa napakasimpleng text, 'di ba? Ang dami mong matututunan. And ang daming realizations, ang daming flashbacks. Ang ganda lang. Sana na magkaroon ng time yung viewers natin na
check it out.
makakuha ng copy. Kasi ako, ikikip ko to forever and I would want my future children to read
Oh.
this.
Yeah, it's
Mm-mm.
good for self-realization in a sense.
Oo. Ganda
So,
siya.
ikaw, Julie, what was your favorite part of the book?
My favorite part of the book was was when they were together and then having a good time together.
Mm.
Oh.
Parang maganda rin yun na they were happy together. But everything else naman is really good. That was just the nice parts. But the highlight was yung transformation talaga. Which may not be like an ultimate favorite because that's where the most painful parts are. But
That's
also
right.
my
Mm.
favorite because of that. Parang ganun. You get what I mean? May
Yeah.
laban siya. Naglalaban.
Lumaban si girl.
Yeah. Something like that. Pero yeah, I hope you get it.
Yeah.
Kayo, anong
Yeah, yeah,
favorite
yeah.
parts niyo doon?
Ako dalawa.
Yes.
One is, yun nga, yung early realization ni Yellow. And then second is yung letting go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yun yung favorite, ko,
The
part.
hardest.
Parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ikaw, Sky.
Ako naman, I think yung point na na-realize ni Stripe na there's nothing on top. There's just
Mm.
there's nothing up there. and there's more to life than just a struggle every day. We're meant not just to crawl on the ground. We're not just meant to go to a 8 to 5 job and pay your bills and pay your mortgage, pay your rent. Like there's more to life than just the days in and days
Just
out,
the
and it's
roles
what you
that
make
we
it.
play on a daily basis. So those are the roles that we play.
Yes. So I think giving purpose to your life is very important. Like finding what is the purpose of all this struggle? What's the
Worth it
purpose?
ba?
Worth it ba? Like, yeah, I think we always have to reassess. For me, I always have to reassess what I give my time to, what I give my efforts to, what I give my money to, what I give myself to. So you reassess, like, is this worth it, is it not worth it? So you're saving yourself, diba?
Mm.
And you're protecting yourself for your longevity in life, diba?
And the also,
So
Yeah.
ano rin eh, kasi kahit na nagkaka-disagreement si Stripes and si Yellow, the ultimate common thing that they didn't lose is their respect.
yes, yes,
So
yes,
it still continued on later in their relationship, diba? Did not.
yes. I think
Wala.
that's also
Oo nga.
something to be notable about, na respeto talaga, the how they respected each other, that Stripe needed to find himself some more, you know.
Mm.
So yeah,
Now, you're
that's
gonna
a
Oh.
lot.
ano, next host for next month. So,
Ay,
Yes.
no,
Turn the ball
ako
over
na.
to Val.
yeah.
Well, yes. So, October 23, tama? Yun yung nakalagay sa post-it ko. October 23, so yung pinili ko is a play. Um, yung playwright is Neil Simon, who is an American playwright. Um, at ang title is The Odd Couple. Reason why kung bakit ko siya pinili dahil two things. One is yung buhay ng playwright who is Neil Simon. Um, yung career niya kung bakit siya naging kilala na comedian playwright dito sa States. And then second is yung message ng play. It's about like human relationship and stuff. Yeah, so yun yung gusto kong basahin sana. And
Yeah.
I suggest na, tignan ninyo online. I think there are PDF copies online if you Google
Yes.
Neil Simon, The Odd Couple. And then may mga palabas rin sa YouTube
Sa
like
Amazon,
snippets of.
meron yan. To buy it.
Sa
The book.
Amazon, I'm not sure if meron siyang compiled copy sa Amazon. But I will let you both know na kung
Yeah.
meron. And then once I find it, then we could share it to the
So the
audience.
links are you can send us the link of maybe a PDF of where we can access
Mm-hmm.
it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yun. So so The Odd Couple by Neil Simon is yung topic natin or yung babasahin natin for
For-
October 23rd.
Yes. And after October 23rd, we go live na, no, starting November. So, we'll go ahead with our
Uh,
live. I think it's something like that.
Something like that.
So, yeah. So,
Um,
thank you. Sobrang nag-enjoy ako sa book review. Because it gives us
oh,
time to, I think breaks are important, rests are important, but at the same time, it gives us time to help ourselves, get to know ourselves better. Parang ito
Mhm.
yung time natin to hibernate for,
Yeah, for a little bit.
and with helpful books. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
thank
for
you.
joining us today and reading with
Oo
us.
nga.
Mga naki-join, naki-comment. Yeah.
Let's check our comments out.
Yes. And so, see, J Review said, so relatable. J Reviews, yes.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yes.
aling parte doon?
Yeah. Ano ang favorite part mo doon din? Sabi ni Ate Maria, so heartwarming po. Thank you, Ate Maria. Si Ate Maria is here in Tataga. Ate Maria. Yeah. Sabi ni Jerry, good morning, mga Maria Wanang. Good morning.
Mary Jane.
Morning.
Morning.
Sabi ni Kuya Ed, it's never too late to accomplish a goal or finish a journey.
That's right.
Tama. Di ba?
Never give up. Nang matapos ang journey.
Sabi ni Rafael,
Habang may buhay, may
here from
pag-asa.
Mexico, dahil Duterte is still sitting on his throne, yes. And of course, the war on
Mahirap
drugs.
magpagdadagal.
So we understand. Safety first, of course. Part of being responsible is to ensure your safety as well.
That's why, guys, we gotta register to vote because
Yes,
you are important.
yes.
Our voice are important. Last week na po ang last chance na mag-register to vote. And please
End
register.
of September.
Yes. Sabi ni J-Review, sometimes we just need a little push. That's true, Kuya J-Review. And actually, today, you're the second person I heard said that. Kasi um, si Ate Marte said that kay Kuya Ed, which Kuya Ed saw already. That, yeah, little push lang. Like, yeah. Thank you
Pero
for
minsan,
the support and, help encourage us with the movement. So, salamat, J-Review.
pero minsan sa joking aside, pero minsan little push is not enough.
Yes. Siguro yun nila.
Minsan kailangan
My goodness.
Minsan
Tell me about it.
kailangan
Sometimes you need to get run over by a truck or something. I don't know.
ano lang naman, nagiging honest lang naman.
You gets.
Minsan kailangan mong
Talaga, super push. Little push lang para hindi madapa, pero marami na pushes.
Gusto mong push na
Push over pa rin. At yes.
So, yun.
Kayo. So, mapungay na talaga yung mata ko. Kanina pa. But, na-enjoy ko to with you, ladies.
Happy
Good.
eyes.
Thank you.
Salamat.
So, yeah, meet us again next month, October.
We'll announce
October
it
23.
October 23. Si Pau po ang host next month at the kanyang book review ay it's a theatric script, right?
Yeah, it's a Broadway play called The Odd Couple, written by Neil Simon,
And
an
medyo
American
related
playwright.
sa hobby mo, Pao, because you do theater acting too. So that's that.
Related naman siya. Kasi tinignan ko yung mga libro ko dito. Sabi ko, ay, boring. May mga coloring book ako, gusto nyo.
Kapang-distress or something. Sabi ni Junrek pala, viewer from Cebu. Yes. Sana napanood mo na yung Super Psycho Cebu. Just plugging my friends, yung dalawang director non Cebuano, and then they're here already. So, Super
Ay nga pala, di ba meron kayong yung set up part 2 ng With Education?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yes, yeah.
Let's
So
introduce that.
education too. So it's different shapes, yung hemp oil, marijuana oil, kasi in the Philippines they still get arrested CBD oil pero ang inaano nila marijuana liquid. So we just want to address that issue, but in a light, fun way. At the same time, explaining the brain receptors in our heads that receive cannabis, and this helpful for relaxation, gives us dopamine, when used responsibly, of course, it will really benefit a lot of patients. So, naman. Yeah, check it out, Education too. And we're
Yes.
Maganda siya. Napanood ko.
Thank you. We're also gonna release a new one very, very soon for Hash Animals, and it's gonna be exciting. Watch out for it.
For animals naman.
Sa hash animals, Pau. Hash
Hash.
animals.
Okay. Ayun. Okay. Any last words? Any
Anything
comments?
else?
I think we're
Questions?
all set.
We're all set.
Reactions?
No violence.
Again, yeah, again, happy birthday, Kuya Ed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy
Happy birthday!
birthday.
Thank you
Yeah.
po.
And we'll see you again next week.
Next month.
Next month.
Next month.
Yeah.
Wala pa. Next month. And I am Sky.
Pau.
And
And
Julie.
we are
Ménage à toi.
Menage à Trois!
Bye.